Hi kids, I'm David Allen and this is Son of Cheers. Son of Cheers is a Professor Cheers comedy rope routine with a little bit of a twist. In the past, some people didn't like the fact that it exposed boxer shorts or underwear. This goes a little different direction. It comes from 3 different limbs on your body, but it ends up with a t-shirt coming out of your sleeve. This effect has been in my show for 23 years. I have had some trepidation in some places of pulling out the underwear, and I've very rarely had comments, but there are people that found it a little off color. So that being said, I thought of what else we could do, and I decided that these little toddler t-shirts are an amazing, amazing thing. And you can also put the company logo on the t-shirt, just like I'm doing here for the shows. And think about this, gender reveal parties. There's so much more to touch on, but what I want to do is I want to introduce you guys to Son of Cheers. And if you already have one, I'm going to open this one. By the way, I do have Mickey Mouse, Minnie Mouse, Yoda. I have all kinds of things here, but we're going to start with this one, and we're going to dissect it right from the way you got it onto my table, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Let me tell you a few things about the ropes first, because what's happening here is my right is your left, and I'm going to try to show you this, but when this goes on your back, it's all reversed for you too. So, to make things simpler for all of us, I'm going to show you what ropes go where by the colors that I've put on the ropes. Okay? Simple to remember that right is red and red is right. And it's always going to be the last one that you pull. This is set up as the right one to be the load rope. Always the last one. Okay. The blue rope, okay, is the left arm. Okay. This is going to be the left arm, blue. The green rope is the leg of your choice. You can pull this from, when you do it, you can choose if you want to pull the right or the left leg. That's totally up to you. But you do have to start the way it is set up here with an arm, a leg with the right arm finish. So you're going to start with your left, then you're going to go to your leg, and then you're going to go, it can get confusing, to your right as the finish where the t-shirt comes out of the harness. I think I got that now. You'll notice, like I said, we'll go through it one more time. Red is the gimmicked end of rope that will grab the end and pull it, the t-shirt out. The green is whatever leg you want it to be in your pants. The blue will always be your left. Okay? You keep those in mind no matter. If you choose to set it up that way, we can go through other setups, but just remember, this is made for arm, leg, arm. Okay, that's the way you're going to get it. There is one more color on the rope that you'll notice. Hard to see in the camera. There's a yellow highlighted mark right here. This is the center of your rope. That's going to be important in the next segment, but there is a yellow highlighted mark here. You won't see it to the audience, but it's there for you when it comes to loading. The rubber bands, they gotta go. They're just here so you can pull it out and see how it's loaded in there, and I'm going to show you that next. Here comes the time where you're back in your hotel room, repacking your stuff for the next day, and what you got is this. So I'm going to show you how to deal with this. It's not that confusing. Let's go through it. What you need to have in one hand here is the red and the green. Stop and go, red and green off to this side. You have to have the t-shirt first and the red gimmick rope second. For you, mirrored, always remember, right is red, green is the leg. Now you have to roll this up, okay? What's going to happen here is on this piece of rope, you're going to look for a yellow highlighted area. If I can get it untangled, not a problem. And let's find it. It is right here. So what you're going to need to do is you're going to start coupling your rope until you get to that point. And I say coupling, I mean rolling, or I'll show you. And this is the way you do this. You roll your hand to a softball size and twist as you pull. Softball size, twist as you pull. And eventually you'll get the hang of it and you'll be able to do it rather quickly. And when you get to the yellow part, you stop. Because the yellow part is your halfway mark. Now what you're going to do with that halfway mark is you're going to take a rubber band and you're going to put it on the ropes just like this. And that's your first packet right there. You have to remember that the ropes are always, always, always going to come upward from your loops. And then you're going to do it again till you get to the end. Softball size loops, twisting a half twist with your fingers as you go, like this. Okay, try. You'll be able to get them pretty uniform in time. You might even impress yourself. And when you get to about there, now you're going to do it again. And coming from the bottom, okay, you're going to take another rubber band and you're going to make sure you're going to make sure all of your ends of ropes come from the top. I'll show you what I mean. That's what's going in your harness. This is coming from above. These two ropes here come from above. You want to try to keep these short. Like I said, there's your yellow marking for the middle. This comes from above. That is very, very important. Otherwise, your rope will get tangled on your harness in one of the loops, and there ain't no fixing that. Once you have your ropes wound in the softball loops, using the yellow highlighter mark as your center point as a reference, you should get them pretty evenly. Don't forget that you're going to need a little bit more space for the leg rope because that's going all the way down to the end. There's also another important thing that you're going to get in there, and it's this funky little piece of wire, okay? And that is something that I've noticed over the years just came in very, very handy, is when you get your loops like this, you got the rubber bands around them and you're ready to insert it into the harness. So as I was saying before, I was interrupted by my good friend Neil Preet. That's who just called. So excuse me, I had to take that. He is the person who supplies you and me with these wonderful ropes. This is Neil Preet's Super Rope, and he just called me, and yeah, we'll be getting more rope soon. So what I was saying was this funky little piece of wire is something that I found very useful in loading the ropes, and I'll show you. You're going to put it in here through the loops. Make sure you get them all. And then you're going to insert it inside of the loop of elastic on the back of the harness. Now, I'm going to get some still shots of it, time lapse, so you'll know. And I'm also going to take the t-shirt out of this so you can see it better in the harness. Also, you can load the t-shirt now and then do the ropes, or you can load the ropes and the t-shirt later. Now you'll see here you have the loops of rope, the rubber band around it, and you have the wire grabbing all of your loops of rope. That's going to help you pull these through the elastic, just like that. Okay, and then we do that to the second one, and you're all set. Okay, now that you've gotten your ropes into your elastics, let's put the t-shirt in its little spot. It's as simple as that. Which brings us to this little thing, which is something I decided to throw in at the end. This is a length of Neil Preet's super rope, just like the one you get here, attached to what we used to call a magician's reel. Now they're car key reels for hotel rooms and things like that. But this could also be, with a little bit of ingenuity on your part, we can try it out together, a fourth end. Put it in the leg you're not using, pull it out, and it retracts back up your leg. You could put it coming out of your lapel, and it retracts back in behind your back. Anywhere you like, I would imagine it's just something to go and play with. You don't have to use it, but hey, it's a bonus. Okay, guys, now back to the beginning. Always remember that red is the gimmicked rope, and that's right. The blue is the left, and the green is the leg of your choice. The other thing I want you to remember is when you get this, all of these ropes, the leg and arms ropes, are going to be all together with a rubber band. If it has a rubber band, snap it, it's gone. Every single, you will notice rubber bands right here on this. When you get it, take them off and discard them, just like that. And then you're ready to go. The trick cannot be performed with these rubber bands on it, so they do have to go. The other thing I will mention to you is, hang on. There we go. That it's important to keep this rope, the looped rope right here, short, if you can. It stops it from getting tangled up when it switches from one to the other. All right, guys and gals, so this is the son of Cheers, the improved Professor Cheers, maybe. And I just want to let you know is I have my jacket back on, as you can see, and this can be done in just long sleeve shirts. It can be done underneath, so you don't have to worry about wearing a jacket. And the nice thing about the harness is you can have another set of ropes loaded and ready to go and put them in the harness, or simply order another harness with the rope set up, and you're all set to put it back on, ready to go in 5-10 minutes after ducking into your local dressing room or a restroom. And hopefully you enjoy it and you get a lot of use out of it. And if you have any questions, please contact me. Look for my Facebook page, David Allen Magic Products. And find me, let's talk and see what we can come up with. Thank you.